Everyone, welcome to day 2 of a week-long consistency challenge. Hopefully, people who are watching this are participating in as well. This consistency challenge is a way to help push, motivate, inspire you to continue on your weight loss journey, your fasting journey, your journey to better health. The rules are simple. All you have to do is post a comment below and let me know what you're doing for this entire week. The point here is to stay consistent with your goals, whether they're these huge goals you want to set out for yourself or even something small. So for me, this entire week, I set these rules for myself. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, walk at least 5 miles. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, walk at least 3 miles. And then on those days as well, where I'm walking 3 miles, I do weight training. So today is Tuesday. I walked 3.43 miles today and I did weight training. I went to the gym. It was the first time that I went back in 2 weeks and I lifted. Feel pretty good. Did that part of it. And then the other part of my consistency challenge was to post a video every day this week so that I could show some accountability of what I'm doing, but also to give you a place to leave a comment below and let me know what you are doing. I might not be able to get back to everybody, but for you to leave a comment is showing accountability, is showing consistency. And if anything, it's a reminder for yourself to take a look and say, I did it. I was able to set the goal for the week or do it every single day this week. No matter how big or small your goal is, the whole point is to find consistency. Wait. Let's not forget, part of my consistency challenge was to document where I was at in my fasting journey as well. Fasting is a huge part of what I'm doing when it comes to consistency. So right now, I am 40 hours and 49 minutes into my 42 plus hour fast. I'll be completing my 10th 42 plus hour fast in a row. And then I'm going to go ahead and keep continuing to do 42 plus hour fasts throughout the entire week. Actually, wait, after this 42 plus hour fast, I'm going to do a 65 plus hour fast because I'm going to be fasting until Christmas Day. I've been trying to be as transparent as possible so you can see the calories I put in, the weight that shows on the scale, and how I'm feeling and where I'm going throughout all of this. This wasn't meant to be a long video. This is just a quick update to show you where I'm at when it comes to consistency. If you didn't start on Monday, that's okay. There are still 6 days for the rest of this week. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you did. Again, it doesn't matter how big or small. If it's something like, hey, I'm going to do rolling 48s this entire week, or I'm going to do 16-hour fasts this entire week, let me know. Whether you're just trying to eat X amount of calories, or you're doing some kind of specific diet, or limiting yourself macro-wise, showing up, leaving a comment, showing that consistency is a good mental reminder that you need to keep doing what you're doing. This is a rough week. This is Christmas week. Christmas is coming up. The holidays are here. A lot of us we've tuned out. We forget about our health. We're pushing it off until 2021. And I just don't think it's the right way of doing things. And it doesn't mean that I'm a stickler for just eating super healthy, because if you're a regular on my channel, you guys know I don't eat very healthy. I just fast for long periods of time. I have big refeeds. I exercise quite frequently at this point. I'm just trying to balance the things that I'm good at so then I can take the things that I do sometimes indulge in, just trying to keep the scales a little bit balanced. That's all. Consistency in this game is so important. And I'm talking about the game of life, the game of our health. Without our health, we have nothing. I will say that again. Without our health, we have nothing. I'll just leave 1 or 2 more things here. Just because you set yourself out with these goals for this week, if you are unable to fulfill them, it doesn't mean that you have to stop. It doesn't mean that you have to give up. This is just a way to show some kind of consistency. Consistency, yes, means that you're doing things day in and day out, and you show up and you do what you have to do. But I know that those days aren't always perfect. We all have our ups and downs, but it doesn't mean that just because you weren't able to do what you intended to initially, doesn't mean that you just have to walk away. Let me know about your successes. Let me know about your failures. That is part of the game. That is part of life. That is part of what I'm trying to show on this channel with what I'm doing day in and day out. If you set a 72-hour goal or a 168-hour goal and you're not able to get to that point, that's okay. Let me know. Start again. keep your refeeding window short, and start again. Sometimes the consistency of just hitting that fasting timer, hitting the start button, and then hitting the stop button is enough to at least mentally remind you that you're still part of trying to get better in terms of your health. This is definitely a fasting channel, and I promote fasting because it is something that works for me, but I know it is not the be all end all. It isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it is a key component for me in bettering my health. I wouldn't have lost 95 plus pounds if it wasn't for fasting, and I will take that with me. I will use that tool and I'll use it to my advantage. And that's how I've been able to lose that weight. But I was only able to really find that out. I was only able to really find that answer by doing it, by being consistent and doing it over and over and over again. In these 15 months, it wasn't the same fast over and over, right? It wasn't me doing 90s forever. It wasn't me doing 65s forever. I'm currently doing 42s. Now I'm trying to restrict calories. It's a whole strategy that I've been implementing for myself to try to figure out how to stay healthy, to stay at the weight I'm at, to keep the weight off, to keep my blood sugars level, to keep my blood pressure level. And I want my success to be your success. And I mean that. And when I talk about success, I'm talking about health. All of us should aim for healthier lives, should be happy and healthy, and still have days where we indulge, and they're not going to be perfect, but learning the mental part of balancing that out. That's all I got. If you like this video, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. I also have a Patreon if you'd like to support that has extra perks on there as well, so feel free to check that out. Otherwise, this is day 2 of a week-long consistency challenge. I think I'm going to have more of these in the future, but for now, let's try to get through this week. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Let's stay consistent, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.